Hello, I'm Luis Casco, Mary Kay's Global Beauty Ambassador, and I'm here, guess where? In Malaysia and Singapore with Singapore's beauty artist winner, Marie. Today, I'm going to show you how you can prep your skin with foundation and skincare to get that perfect flawless skin look that you have all been looking for. To begin with, Marie has already applied her skincare, and I will lay down all the products for you so you will know exactly what she used. She began by using the Time-Wise Repair Lifting Biocellulose Mask. That, I must say, is one of my favorite products. I use it at least once a week, but you can use it up to 3 times a week or as often as you like. It is important to know that skincare is what really makes a great makeup application. After that, we followed with the new Time-Wise Age Minimize 3D Day Cream that we used all over her face, and then the Time-Wise Age Minimize 3D Eye Cream that is used under the eye and around the eye area. To prep her skin, we've started with the Foundation Primer Sunscreen SPF 15 and with all the good benefits of the CC Cream Sunscreen SPF 15. Notice, key word, sunscreen protection. We're making sure that your skin is well hydrated and protected from the UVB rays. Now, to contour and highlight, we will use the Mary Kay Cream to Powder Foundation in shades of beige and bronze. When I show you on Marie, I will show you exactly which ones I use. Now, we'll start by priming the eyes with the Mary Kay Under Eye Corrector. Now, why use the Under Eye Corrector is because I like to use it to neutralize any darkness on the lid. After that, I will apply a little bit of translucent powder in that area to control the oil that's produced around the eye area. And now, it's my little trick to you, just for you. We will use, to brighten her complexion, the Mary Kay Sheer Dimensions Powder in Pearl. I have a really cool tip on how to make your skin glow. So remember, these are perfect results for perfect skin, so you can have a perfect makeup day every day. See you soon. So now we're blending a little bit of CC cream in 2 shades, actually medium deep and deep. I've applied medium deep in the middle portion of the face, and I'm using deep in the outer parameters. I'm really taking a look at 2 things on Marie. We want to look at whatever's showing of her skin, so I'm making sure that her neck is also the same shade as her face, because remember, it's all unity and connected. So what I like to do is whatever's left on the liquid foundation brush, I also carry it down to the neck. The way I apply this is I pump it directly on the brush this way. As you can see, the product stays right on top of the brush, so it's not penetrating in the brush and you're not wasting any product. What's great about CC cream is that it has so many great benefits for your skin, of course including the sun protection as well as color correction. So it's a great product to correct any imperfections on the skin, but to make sure that your skin still looks natural and breathable. So it's a perfect sort of foundation to wear during the day. And it's also a great foundation that you can layer, whether it's luminous or a matte foundation on top or powder. I made sure to apply the primer right around basically her T-zone area of her face and also around this area, which can have a tendency to get a little bit oily. Here we go. We will take it to take off any of the oil from her face. Because as you can see now, the foundation creates that extra bit of luminosity to the skin. So what we want to do is use that oil blotter just to matte it down a little bit, and then we will apply powder on top of that. For those of you who have issues maybe with a high humidity area, you might want to do this step right after your foundation, because what you're doing is taking away some of that oil, some of that glow actually, but then we take translucent powder and just apply it right where she needs it. So I do a press and roll right around the nose area, which is an area that tends to be a little bit on the oilier side. Also the chin and the forehead. So now we look at Marie's eyelids, and what I want to do as I start the eyes is I want to make sure that I create a perfect canvas on the eyelid. So I'm going to add a little bit of corrector on this part of the eye. So close, Marie. Now we'll put it right in the inner part of the eye to give a little brightness. Then I use the brush. Remember that all the Mary Kay brushes are synthetic, which allows them to be used with liquid, cream, or powder products. So it's perfect to do it this way. I will also advise you that if you're prepping the eyelid or using the corrector as a primer, to do it with the brush, because it gives you a more perfect application and it blends it all easier. Sometimes if you do it with a finger, you tend to put too much product in one area. So I'm taking it all over the lid. This is gonna help us a lot so that Marie's eyeshadows look incredible. So I'm gonna put the corrector just in this area, in the outer corner, and then I'm gonna use the deep beige concealer to conceal under this area. The reason I do this now is that I'm also using the concealer as a bit of a primer under her eyes while I apply eyeshadow. When we're done with the eyeshadows, I will check this once again to make sure it looks perfect. Close for me? Fantastic. So now you can see the difference from one eyelid to the other, and basically the colors, any sort of shades that already occur on her lid have been toned down. Now, with another eye brush, I'm taking some translucent powder and literally just dusting it on the lid. You don't need too much, but it really helps. Look up. If you have issues with your eyeliner or your mascara running at times, this is the perfect trick for you. Because what it does is this powder will control the oil in that area and will create a barrier, close your eye, Marie, for any of that oil not to have anything to stick to. So it'll just be a perfect canvas. I will use the brunette brow definer to define these two sections. First, the area underneath the brow, and then the upper area where the brow arches. So basically, this is where the brows start, and then look straight in the mirror, Marie. Perfect. And then we want to make sure that that crease is right above the eye, just like that. And then that the brows end here. So that's another area where we will identify. So once I have these spots mapped out, then I have my shade right here, also upper corner in the end. And now is where we take the actual definer and we create little brow hairs, just like this. Now remember that your brow hairs grow in different areas. So they grow up and then they grow down. So I try to go up this way, just like this, and getting up to the crease. And then I start to bring them down to make them look natural, yet well done. So this is the brunette brow definer, just like that. You can also use a matte eyeshadow if you'd like to fill in further, but I don't think Marie needs it. I am gonna take the eye smudger brush and just sort of make sure that everything looks well blended. and perfectly put together. And the last thing I will do is a little bit of brow gel to keep it all in place. So open your eyes, Marie. Let me see. Perfect. What a difference a good eyebrow makes. Now, we're going to move to a little bit of brightening of the overall skin. I will be using the Mary Kay Sheer Dimensions powder in pearls. And I'm going to show you a really great trick on how to use it. I take the liquid foundation brush and I load it in that product. Meaning, look, Marie, I really load it. I put it all around like this. If you really want to get the product on the brush, once again, we designed these brushes so that you could tap like this and then the product will go down into the fibers. Then I take a little more of your foundation in deep and I blend it. Yes, it creates a really nice glow that I will add in the high points of the cheeks. And now the finishing touch will be cheek color in Shy Blush, which I have here. In Shy Blush, I will actually use the cheek brush to apply. Now remember, the cheek brush has this little handle, a little divot in this area, which you can hold to contour, and you can actually turn the brush to make it easier on you to blend. So I'm actually going to put my thumb right in that area, and I'm just gonna twirl the brush right there. It fits perfectly in the contours of her face. Now this way. So that is Shy Blush mixed with a little bit of Sheer Dimensions powder in pearls. Can I see you, Marie? Awesome. Might add a little bit more of the Shy Blush. Don't you love a palette that's full of color? Perfect. So if you're ever just going for a quick look in which you just want perfect skin, a little tiny bit of glow, and just that perfect skin, this is the perfect option for you. We'll be having some more fun with makeup right after this.